Hello. Um, Doing this again. It's been about 6 or 7 months, I think, since the last time I did this. Um, and obviously, that's a long time, so things are a little bit different than they were last time. I'm gonna move this back a little bit, move this down. As usual, I am using a music stand as my tripod, so here, we'll let you take a look at it. Boom. Had this baby for about 4 or 5 years. Probably longer than that. Um, but I don't know. I don't really know where this stood 6, 7 months ago. So I don't know what I have and haven't talked about. But I know this top shelf, most of it. I mean, most of everything here I've already went through. But I don't know. So JoJo Part 4, still the best part that's been animated. I do, now that Part 6 is finished, I have to go and watch it. I've heard it's really good, but until I do, still Part 4. Part 7 is still the best overall. Something I'm pretty sure that wasn't here last time is Death Note. Maybe I had a couple of them, but I've got the whole 1 through 6 Black Edition. Death Note, I thought was very fun. The anime, I really enjoyed it up until, um, the I guess grace period toward the end of the first part, where it was just Light, L, and Misha just kind of living in a maximum security, whatever it was, and it was just kind of the slice of life adventures. I thought that was really cool, and I was really pissed um, when, everything that happened. Um, so, yeah. Second part of Death Note with Nier and the dude who eats chocolate that looks like Shinji from Bleach. It was okay. Don't know why they had to do it. I liked the ending. The ending was pretty cool, but other things. Evangelion. I know this wasn't here last time. I don't know if you can even see it. Here, the last one I showed off volumes. So we're gonna take volume 4 here of Death Note, just for continuity's sake. I think at the end of the original release volume stuff, they have the cover and some stuff on it, the cover art. Maybe. I don't know. Pretty cool. Pretty neat. Just gotta put this back on the shelf, which is a much more trying task these days than it used to be. Evangelion. I have the first 2 omnibus volumes. I think this is up to volume 6. Yeah, so up to volume 6. Have not read them yet. I would like to, though. It's been a year and X months since I watched Evangelion. So it's about time for a redo. Correct me if I'm wrong, I think the manga twists it into a little bit of a different storyline. I'm not sure. Again, I haven't read it. But I think I read that somewhere. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. But if it does, that would be pretty neat, Other things I didn't talk about before. These. I bought these at my local anime and manga store to try and, get used to reading Japanese, because these are, Japanese language. Haven't read them yet. I mean, the first few pages of this one, I think it's this one. Yeah, the first few pages of this one, I can kind of grasp what's going on, but I mean, it seems interesting. Just from flipping through it, looking at some of the art, it seems really interesting. So, like, if I end up giving up on this, I might look up a translated version or something. I don't know. Did I have volume? I watched, like, 2 seconds of the last one just to see how I did this. I might have had volume 4 of One Punch. If I didn't, I do now. I don't... See, 7 months ago would have been November. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had it by then. If not, there it is. One Punch Man. Stopped reading it a while ago. I would like to catch back up, but I feel like at this point it would require me rereading the whole thing, or at least, going through and refreshing myself, because it's been so long at this point, and so much happened, if the anime doesn't even begin to cover it, I don't know where the official release is either, but something I'm pretty sure I have gotten more of is Komi Can't Communicate and Bakemonogatari. Komi Can't Communicate, I have up to volume 16. I think this is like... Yeah, this is like the start of literally the best part of the manga. I'm pretty sure where the official release is right now. The last time I was at Walmart, it was at volume 24, I think, and it's like the peak of Komi Can't Communicate. Like Tadano and Komi aren't dating yet, but they still have the whole stuff going on with Rumiko, and it's just like I gotta go back and reread that part again. I think I may have talked about it last time, where the manga is right now, or maybe it's moved out of it, but the whole, like, Eton High versus whatever other school, where Tadano's crush from middle school, who was secretly in love with him the whole time, goes, that whole competition arc thing, where it's just Komi and the other woman trying to compete for Tadano, but it's not really a competition because Tadano doesn't really care. I have to go through and read it again. It has, again, been a while. So maybe now that there's more chapters out, I might enjoy it a little more, but I don't know. Chainsaw Man, don't think I had the rest of this last time. Chainsaw Man Part 2 so far has been very good. I don't know, I feel like at this point they should just make Asa realize Denji is Chainsaw Man. Like, all of the flags have been planted. She's just being dumb, Yeah. Not much to say about that. I have these. The Tatsuki Fujimoto Before Chainsaw Man. Have not gone through them yet. I want to go get the rest of the one-shot volumes, because I know they've released Goodbye Eri, unless that's in here. Some of the bigger ones. Is Goodbye Eri in here? I don't actually know. Love is Blind, that's in here. I want to read that one. The Giguk video on Tatsuki Fujimoto talked about the one-shots. And apparently he also did Fire Force, and it sounds really interesting. So I want to go through and read that too. Yeah. What else is here? I don't know. Let's talk about Konosuba for a second. The Explosion anime, the Megumin spin-off, has been serializing for about a month and a half now, I think. As of yesterday, there's 7 episodes. Very fun. For a while, I was kind of, a little bitter about Konosuba because of the last book. I thought it was going way too fast. And it kind of does. It kind of does. But I finally finished it. Very good ending. I am very glad I proved myself wrong. I really liked how it ended. It immediately sets it up. And, even the afterword. Here, let's take it out so I can act like a book reviewer for a second. The afterword Akatsuki talks about how, the main story's over, that's it, but there are still so many loose ends that need to get tied up. What's Princess Iris doing? What's gonna come of Wiz and Vonner's thing? What's the Demon King's daughter doing? Stuff like that. So, like, it immediately opens it up, for more. Maybe not Konosuba, God's blessing on this wonderful world, but just, I'm excited. The future looks really bright, especially now that, obviously, since the Megumin spin-off has been airing for a while, Season 3's been confirmed for about a year. Again, obviously, we don't know anything about that, or at least I don't think we do. Maybe Japan knows, but things are looking good for Konosuba. What else? Ooh, My Hero Academia. I got these as an Easter gift from my mom, the starter set. There's a poster in here. I didn't know that. That's cool. We have, obviously, My Hero Academia, some, I can only assume, spin-off stuff, just fun adventures, that's what they look like, and then Vigilantes, which I've been getting bombarded on the Shonen Jump app by this for a long time, so I'll probably start reading through it soon. Vigilantes. Go back on the shelf, please. As for My Hero Main, I think I'm about 9 volumes in on the Shonen app. Really good so far. At least in the corners of the internet where I've been, a lot of people like to talk shit about My Hero Academia because Deku's kind of a pussy-ass bitch. And, like, he is. But, I mean, I don't know. I think it's really good so far. I really like how it's going. I think where I'm at right now is, like, right after the summer training camp, where that offshoot of the League of Villains introduced Toga and the other patch-face dude, or maybe he was already there. I don't know. You got the dude with the hand attached to his face that looks exactly like this guy. I don't know what's up with that. Maybe I just missed a hint and they are the same person. I don't know. But I'm like right after that. I thought it was really cool. I think Deku, Todoroki, Yaoyorozu, and one of the other guys is going on their thing to try to rescue Bakugo. I've said it's really good like 5 times. I'm a sucker for superhero stories, I was really never big into superheroes when I was a kid, but, like, I would watch the new Avengers movies, the new Marvel movies when they came out, I liked superheroes, I just wasn't really into it. I think that's why, One Punch Man especially, and then, of course, this is, like, really my cup of tea, So that's that. Spy Family, I think I have all of the official release in America right now, up to volume 9. Let's see, I think it's in the back. ちょっと待ってください. Burn the Witch, I gotta read that too. Yeah, this was published 2 months ago. So, this is as far as we've gotten in America. I think this is... I don't actually know. I don't know. Whatever. I think this is... The last couple of volumes before this was like the tail end of the cruise thing. Maybe this isn't the cruise thing. I don't know. According to the back, it is, but nothing really looked like it. But where the Spy Family manga is now, I'm really enjoying. After the whole attack thing, Anya and a bunch of other students got kidnapped. That whole thing got resolved. So they've just been kind of kicking back, chilling out for a few chapters. I really enjoyed that. But Tatsuya Endo set it back up where they're getting back into the main conflict. And I think it went really smoothly. You've had this whole thing about just wanting to find something normal about her marriage, so obviously she's got to have quarrels with Lloyd, and that whole thing got resolved for the most part. And now, back to the action. I mean, I don't know. It's technically not yet, but it's set up to be that way. But yeah. On the topic of really good series, Full Metal Alchemist. Dominic finally got me to watch the Brotherhood anime with him. For a long time, Full Metal Alchemist, just like the whole thing, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, it's just like what the definition of anime was in my head for years. Because my sisters were really into it. It was just like the thing about a decade ago, I really loved it. I thought the ending was awesome. Rip Greed. Best homunculus by far. Yeah, was really good. I want to have more to say about these things, but I'm running on limited storage space, and I also don't know what I've already talked about. Bleach. I'm pretty sure I was definitely not caught up to this last time. But I am now. Have finally finished the series. The ending, I'm not going to talk about the ending. I'm going to be honest, I don't really remember much about the ending, except for the fact that they brought back Ginjo and Tsukishima for like 2 seconds to be like, "Hey, Ichigo, here's your full bring Bankai back," and then he immediately breaks it. I thought it was really good, but it was honestly thought it was weak in a lot of places as well. Not to discredit the story, I just thought things could have gone better. And, the anime supposedly is going to be, like, expanding upon things that were rushed or just straight didn't happen in the manga. So I'm really hoping they clear up some of that, just make it a little better, I guess. But nothing to discredit Kubo and the Thousand Year Blood War arc. I thought it was incredible. Some things could have gone a little better. I think that's everything for this side that I didn't talk about last time. Except maybe Black Cat. I read the first 2 volumes of this about a couple months ago. What was it? Maybe I already talked about this, because I'm pretty sure I read this one on Black Friday, which is the fall, November, which is around when I made the first video. But just in case I didn't, I obviously don't really remember much, because it's been a while, but what I did read, I think it's really cool. What they're setting up, this, like, defectant dude from what I can only assume is, like, a world government type association, something along those lines at least, working with pretty much the opposite side, the sweepers, who are taking out those guys, and, like, meeting up with, I think it was his old teammate, that whole conflict, what happened there. I thought it was really cool. I'm going to have to read through it again, at least scan through, because I do not remember much, but it's really cool. I really enjoyed. From what I remember, I really enjoyed. Now, I think that's everything over here. So, we're going to take the camera and come over here. Because you may have noticed there wasn't any One Piece over there because it's all over here. I'm glad I saved it. You can kind of see it. Oh, I almost fell. I'm gonna have to get down on the knees. So, you know what? I'm just gonna hold it. This is like the shelf right now. We got our figures, our Monogatari postcard things from the box sets are there. The box for the Water 7 Skypiea thing is there. I think the other one's over there. Of course you can't see it, or maybe you could. I don't know. We have up to volume 46 of One Piece. Figure boxes there. Bleach DVDs are over there, just in case you were curious. But yeah, I don't really know what to say about One Piece that I haven't already. Mostly because, 1,080-something chapters. From what I have here, obviously the best arc is Water 7, Eni's Lobby. They have the first volume of Thriller Bark in the box set, too, which I don't really get. Like, yeah, it finishes up the fight with Ace and Blackbeard, but it also just goes well into the next arc. So, like, I don't know. Thriller Bark isn't a very long arc, so I'm probably just gonna... I said it months ago when I got this, but I'm probably just gonna buy the volumes on their own when I get a chance. So, but I think that's it. Talked about pretty much everything. I got some stickers at the mall. That one. We got Zoro, Yuji Tadori's back there. Yeah, I think that's it. So, that's the thing. Rambled on about some stuff. Might do it again later. But I guess that's it. Bye-bye.